Hello everyone and welcome to VThrottle. So today we are going to take the test ride of the Java Perak and in the beautiful and royal city of Jodhpur. Java welcomes you. So this was the original 1952 Java Perak and it was introduced as a Bob style back then. So after buying this brand, Mahindra & Mahindra came up with similar sort of concept and design, and we've already seen it that they have given really good design on the 42 and the Classic. So this time is the Perak and it looks exactly the same. It looks beautiful, no doubt about that. If you can see the cues and the lines on this motorcycle, this is absolutely perfect for 2020. It is a 4-stroke engine, BS6 compliant, and let's see if that is worth it.
Starting from the front, the round headlight dome with the handlebar going through it looks cool, and the horn with the Java badge makes it more authentic. The telescopic suspension unit is covered with a separate tube to give it a classic feel, and the front wheel is 190/18. The switchgear is standard, but the quality is good and goes with the theme.
Going back, they have a dual channel ABS on this with the bi-Brembo brake calipers. A beautiful speedometer here. The needle starts from here, which looks really good, and then you have the fuel information on this. Coming back, we have the single cylinder 334cc engine which churns out 31 Newton meters of torque and 30 horsepower. Beautifully designed exhausts coming from the single cylinder, and that is the dual exhaust. That is the signature sign of the Java. This side mounted key ignition, a big radiator in the front, although this is the part of the accessories which is the radiator grille, and this one comes as stock. Complementing the beautiful tank is the single or the mono seat, which is too good for singles, and I really loved it. This is absolutely compact and the cushioning is really good, plus the texture and the look of the seat is really great. So thumbs up to Mahindra for putting that in. And then you have a single suspension unit. It's quite hidden and it gives a hardtail look to the motorcycle. And then comes this tail light. Look at this. Isn't that stunning?
The rear wheel is 140/70/17 with bi-Brembo brake unit.
Okay, so the handlebar positioning is also pretty much comfortable here as my elbows are free, and this will definitely help me maneuvering the motorcycle. I'm not sure how the real time handling is, but we'll take it on the road and we'll check, because the wheelbase is quite long. It's 1485 millimeters. So it will be interesting to see if this hand position gives me a better riding stance and the maneuverability. Talking about the seat height, it's 750 millimeters, so I have no issues with my feet touching the ground, and this is very much in control. But when you put the feet up, this might look a bit aggressive, but we'll see how it performs on the road with this riding posture. So let's take this motorcycle on the road and let's see how this performs. It's gonna be an interesting one.
Okay guys, so here we are, and this time it's the Perak, and this is the BS6 version, so obviously it's in the showroom now. After a long time we've been waiting for this. So first thing first, this looks absolutely beautiful. The seat, I don't know how comfortable it's going to be for longer rides, but let me first sit on it and feel how it is. I've already started the engine. Okay. So while on the side stand, it would not allow you to throttle up the bike. Really good. I think that's what happened right now. So first thing first, my buds are saying thank you to the seat. So let's get started. First gear, extremely smooth. Take it up from here. Oh, wow. Nice. So this is a 334cc unit, so it's almost like 40cc more than the previous one. Now this one has 3 Newton meters more and 3 horsepower more than the previous or the other model, which is the 42 and the Classic. Along with that, you also have 9 kilograms add-on to this bike. So I don't know if that's going to affect or not, but then because of the lower COG or lower center of gravity, you get more traction and also much better grip on the road, so you might get better acceleration also, so you never know. But as of for now, first thing first, it feels really good. You know, it's soothing, it's calm, the handlebars are good, quite relaxed. And see, I can actually maneuver the motorcycle quite well and easily. So we are in the city of Jodhpur, and how could I miss this Kailana Lake Road? Oh, one of my favorites back then. These curvy bits, I miss them a lot. I learned riding here. Wow. What a place to ride, what a motorcycle to ride. I think this is the perfect view that I was looking for, and so far I'm loving the Perak. The seat is still good so far. This thing handles nicely, and to my surprise, these rear view mirrors, I'm not a fan of the bar end mirrors, but somehow these mirrors are giving me quite adequate details in here, and I like it. What a perfect motorcycle to enjoy a small ride. Talking about the stats, I don't know what to talk about, but it is more about emotions rather than the numbers on this bike. This is the first time any Indian manufacturer, now it's Indian manufacturer, so any Indian manufacturer has come up with this idea of getting a bobber into the Indian market, and that too at an affordable price. You get adequate power and torque from this. For example, I've shown you, we are going uphill and still I have plenty of torque. I don't know at what RPM does this bike throws the maximum output, but so far it's good. I'm relaxed, I'm riding relaxed. I do not mind taking a look at the view here and there. And you remember when I was talking about the riding posture or the stance, I think my feet are absolutely in a relaxed posture or relaxed way, and because of the low center of gravity, you get really good cornering abilities. It feels so planted going into the corners. Oh, such a lovely view. Okay, so while riding this motorcycle, you do not even feel the weight, although it's like 179 kilograms, and it's 9 kilograms heavier than the 42 and the Classic. One thing that you'll notice is that the speedometer is quite flat, so you do not see the number here like 60 or 80 kilometers. But then that's the point of being or riding a classic motorcycle, that it was not perfect and you are not supposed to be on a perfect motorcycle, and that's what gives you a sensational point of view of being an alive human being. I don't know what I said, but that's what I like the most, that you don't have to be on a perfect motorcycle, because if it is a perfect motorcycle, you're gonna get bored extremely soon. Talking about the suspension, it's quite good, yeah. Just like the bobber, the suspension is exactly like how a bobber should be. So it's not too soft, not too hard, a bit hard, but not that much hard. Also, the seat, now I think I need a little bit of more cushion on it. So now we are going to do something which no one has ever done. We are going to take this motorcycle from 0 to 60 in the quickest time possible. So let's go. Okay, so there you are, and that's the timing of 0 to 60 on a Java Perak. We have cracked the record here. I don't know if it is worth it, but yes, we have done 0 to 60, and these are not the official timings because the speedometer is not 100% correct. There is always an error on the speedometer, but as per the speedometer, we are going to take the timing and show it to the world, the 0 to 60. I'm not going to do 0 to 100 here. No, that is not the right thing to do. Also, the torque between the gear is also good, and I never felt anything like I should change the gears more often. It's a moderate kind of gear ratio, which is sort of into my likings. The brakes are really good. I wasn't expecting that much bite from these calipers, and handles pretty well on the rough patches also. And look at the corners. Yes, oh yes. Okay, I scraped it. I scraped the side stand. Okay, here comes another corner. Let's see. Oh, this one went pretty nice. So this bike is all about enjoying your rides, your small rides, your weekend rides, and this is a collector's item. You never know if we are going to see this sort of design or this sort of concepts in the coming future. So I think this is a motorcycle to buy if you have another motorcycle and you would like to go for one more, to go for weekend rides without bothering about your passenger. Even if you have a girlfriend, you have a very nice excuse to let her go for the ride. That's it from my side, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So do subscribe to the channel if you are a new viewer, and make sure you click on the bell icon so that you get the notification as soon as I upload the video. And there is a lot more coming in.
I must thank Purushottam Automobiles, and he is Mr. Abhishek. Hi Abhishek.
Hello.
And he's been really helpful, and thanks so much for giving me this motorcycle to take the test ride. And you guys are really awesome. Guys, please visit Purushottam Automobiles in Jodhpur. This is one of the best looking showrooms, and I think all the Java showrooms are the same, but this is very nicely built and I really love it. Thank you for watching.